Good morning. I'm David, and this is Small Biz David AI Bot. Together, we welcome you to today's episode of Every Saturday is Small Business Saturday. A word, if I might, about why the name Every Saturday is Small Business Saturday. About 14 years ago, the uh, Small Business Administration, the SBA, formed a collaborative partnership with American Express, and they created Small Business Saturday. And in fact, this year's Small Business Saturday is in 8 weeks, and it is the date of November 29th. Uh, I'll tell you why I'm telling you this in a moment. But Small Business Saturday began, and I don't remember how many years after that it was that uh, Cyber Monday and Dark Black Friday, those events came in after Small Business Saturday, and in fact. Uh, and close Small Business Saturday. Well, a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, I was watching and reading, and I saw um, uh, media, well, television, national television, and not just one station, but two stations, broadcast stations. Uh, they were making reference to Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but not making any mention of Small Business Saturday. And that kind of irked me. So I said, henceforth, now and forever, uh, when I broadcast on Saturday, it will be every Saturday is Small Business Saturday because in my family, uh, I am a third generation small business owner. And on Saturdays, for as many of my 76 years as I can remember, there was some kind of conversation or discussion about business because a small business truly is a 24 by 7 operation. And uh, you never quite get away from it. You should sometimes, but quite often we just don't get away from our businesses. But be that as it may, I decided I wanted to have do a broadcast, YouTube live stream with uh, with the idea that we'll celebrate Saturdays and we'll do different things. And come the first Saturday in 2026, a short 3 months away, less than 100 days away, I hope to have uh, a system, a Small Biz David AI bot marketing and sales value trust system in place, actually in place in Columbus, Ohio. That is the first uh, market of the 387 markets around the country. The market being defined as a metropolitan metropolitan statistical area, an MSA, and Wikipedia says there are 387 of them in the United States. So anything that uh, when you hear me mention the market or what's going on or some services being rendered in that market, it could be your market. It could be any of the 387 markets. And what makes it nice is that the fact that we are doing the broadcast Uh, it's a total event. It's a total event where things are happening in cyberspace. Things are happening on Main Street, as I like to say, and so uh, it's important that we understand that because there aren't very many projects, opportunities for a cyberspace and a Main Street uh, celebration, event, project coming together and working together. But we will make it happen. Uh, Hopefully, the first Saturday in 2026 in Columbus, Ohio. By the way, if anybody viewing this YouTube uh, knows of a company that would like to be a collaborative partner with me to co-publish and co-produce in that market, uh, if uh, you know of somebody or a company that should, I will pay a very lucrative finder's fee for any opportunity that you bring to Project 10,000. And if it becomes real, if it happens, then you will get a very substantial, lucrative finder's fee to make that happen. If you would like more information about that, I'd like to have one-on-one conversations about that. Please email me, dleopold at davidsbarter.com, dleopold at davidsbarter.com, and share with me. I get lots of emails at that address, so be very specific in what it is that you want to share. Something that you've heard today, something that you didn't hear today, and you would like to. You have questions about something, or you would like to uh, challenge me in something that was said. I love challenges. Challenges drive me. So uh, bring the idea to me and we'll have some fun with it. Uh, so we will, uh, we're going to have a main celebration on this Small Business Saturday, November 29th, this year's Small Business Saturday on November 29th. And I just started to plan this week on what might happen. And one thing for sure, I don't know all the guidelines, but I will be inviting or will be accepting uh, a minimum of 25 businesses or even uh, people that might want to think about a business and want to have a conversation on it. To that point, in the research that Small Biz David A. Abbott was doing this week, we came across a very interesting article written by a company called HubSpot, and HubSpot is probably the number one company in the United States doing what they do. I've been following them for years, and they came out this week with 125 side hustles. That's what people are calling something that you do. It might not be your regular outside of your job or whatever it is that you do. They call it a side hustle. I never been real enthused by that term. But at any rate, there's a 125 that they have, and if anybody viewing today's um, live stream, if you would like to get a copy of those 125, because it'll be some new thinking for you. You might be able to explore some new opportunities for yourself. And uh, that list would be it's been helpful to me. While it's just some thinking that I didn't have to do, somebody did it for me, which that's always fun. But it really is an opportunity. We're gonna be actually dealing with that aspect of things from now until Small Business Saturday. So jump in at any time. If you want a list of the 125, uh, please email me, dleopold at davidsbarter.com, and I will send you the list. And you might have heard already, because it's not the first mention that I am making of it, but I'm fine tuning the concept. Uh, as I open the show, this is David. David has been a small business owner, a publisher, a third generation small business owner, second generation publisher for 55 years. And as I continue to publish the things that I believe will bring value to the marketplace, I post them. So I do a lot of posting uh, in uh, in Facebook, where I do a lot of personal sides of my life, not necessarily business sides of my life, uh, because it's very, very interesting. Among my 5,000, 6,000, I don't know how many friends and followers I have on Facebook, there is a group of probably 50 or 60 or more folks that knew me as far back as 65 years ago, are still following me on Facebook, and that's been a lot of fun. Uh, uh, well, because I left the community where I lived in Canton, Ohio, when I went to college. I actually came here to Cincinnati for 5 years to receive my college education, and then moved back to Cincinnati uh, 38 years ago. My oldest son, Jordan, was born in Cincinnati 38 years ago. Uh, and So that's been where we started. But many things have gone on. I've spent the last 5 years really studying, testing, researching what is maybe the greatest value that I can bring to the marketplace, something new, something that I've never done before. And uh, that evolved into what is now Project 10,000. Essentially, the mission of Project 10,000 is to uh, digitally publish and produce, live stream, 10,000 marketing and sales value trust stories. Obviously, not my story, but in the 55 years, I've understand totally the questions that need to be asked so that um, an efficient, a productive marketing and sales strategy that every business has. That's what a business means. There's something going on, and to make something go on, there has to be a marketing and sales strategy, and that's what we do best. I've been doing it for a long time, and we want to share our experiences so that 10,000 businesses, folks, around in the 387 metropolitan statistical areas will have an opportunity to tell their stories. And it will be a 19-minute by design conversation with me. There's a reason why it's 19 minutes. That's will be the length of the story. And uh, it uh, it is absolutely a story that anybody must be able to tell in today's marketplace. Uh, Artificial intelligence is uh, the greatest chaos uh, that I've ever seen in my 55 years of marketing and sales. And it just so happens it's coming at a time in my life where I am having uh, more fun publishing than I've ever had, but in all the years. Uh, Hence the creation of Small Biz David AI bot. Actually, Small Biz David came into existence in 2007, which was the probably the most important year of my life in terms of business, because I was establishing exactly where I was going to go, what I was going to do, the stories I was going to tell, how I was going to tell them. That all came together actually in 2007. And interesting enough, it was my son Jordan who, in the summer of 2007, he was a uh, sophomore, well, going into his junior year at the Ohio State in the School of Marketing. And that summer, Jordan came home and spent some time together, and he said very bluntly said, "Dad, you are not marketing yourself right. You're not positioning yourself right. You need to change." And I said, "Okay, Jordan." He was now had 2 years of marketing intelligence, academia under his belt, and I've never taken a marketing. Uh, I've never taken a business class, a marketing class, a sales class. Uh, I have learned everything from just doing, and the folks who collaborate with me to teach me the things that I need to know, want to know. Um, as I was joking with uh, my best friend Bruce this week, um, I said, I am truly uh, still a work in progress. I want to understand and find new things each day to make tomorrow better than yesterday, I guess. Uh, so it's I'm in a great period of my life, and I'm really looking forward to uh, Small Business Saturday this year because it will be the first year that all of the things that I've been working on are coming together. It will be kind of a an introduction of what's going to be happening, and uh, till I can't make it happen anymore for mental or physical reasons. And I will have at least 25 companies, folks, on a live stream broadcast, YouTube broadcast with me. Uh, it it will actually it will start as a Google Meet, and so nobody from the outside will be able uh, to 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 view it until it is complete, and then I upload that to YouTube, and then makes it available for anybody to watch. Uh, I will have, I will invite, I will ask, I will accept uh, up at least 25. I have a feeling it's going to be larger than that number, but it that certainly is. Well, it will be as large as uh, the Google Meet technology will allow me to be. It'll tell me how many slots that I have available to do a live stream broadcast, and I'm not exactly sure what that number is. It it's probably closer to 100 than to 25, but we'll see. We'll figure that out. Just let me know. uh, that you would like to participate. And please, you may not want to participate, but I am absolutely sure that every single person knows someone as a friend, a small business that must be thinking about the business and how are we going to make 2026 better than 2025, but are we going to make 2026? I have said repeatedly that AI technology has created a level playing field. It does not matter anymore how big you are or how small you are, with your ability to creatively use the AI technology that is available. And there's millions, literally millions of different AI technology platforms that one can use. I specifically, for business strategic reasons, am using Google's AI technology platform, because Google's AI technology platform, overlaid on the 18 years of YouTubes and Google postings and Google Hangouts on air that I have done, um, uh, the things that I have been talking about now will become a very strategic part of the Small Biz David AI bot. And it's necessary that I use Google technology to make that happen. And I've noticed something very interesting with Google. When AI, I had my first conversation publicly about artificial intelligence about 2 years ago. And at that time, I knew nothing about it. I knew very, very little about it. And I have obviously explored very intensely how AI technology can continue uh, in my work on progress to make Small Biz David originally and Small Biz David AI bot now make it the authoritative marketing and sales value trust voice. And I want to share that with other folks, 10,000, at least 10,000 folks, so that they can appropriately share the value that they bring to the market, and the trust that why should a business or an individual trust you or your business to do to to perform, to do what you say you're going to do? Why should I trust you? That is the absolute most important thing, and the individual out of the an individual will have an easier time doing that than a business organization. So it's important. So well, once again, if you're thinking that you want to be in business, uh, not quite exactly sure what you should be doing, you can. Well, here we go. You can. I've just created and finalized the plans for the Small Biz David AI bot marketing sales value trust hotline. Uh, Voicemails will be left, actually not on this phone, on a landline phone in the basement. Uh, an individual will call and ask the question. And based upon the way the question was asked, uh, Small Biz David AI bot will do a triage and send a text message back to the individual with next steps defined. What you need to do next to attempt to realize the goal and the objective that you have set for yourself. If it's in marketing sales, uh, I've been doing it for a long time, and am happy and have fun sharing information and sharing creative thinking with folks to accomplish your goals and objectives. However, there will be a subscription fee. Individuals will subscribe to the Small Biz David AI bot. A subscription will be $99. And among other things, for that $99, you will be able to send one voicemail a month and get an email, a text next step response to your question that you've asked. There's going to be a lot of other benefits too that I'm not going to get into right now, but I will do a YouTube on Monday probably that will explain all the additional benefits, services that you will receive for your $99 subscription. It's amazing, and with all the things that with all the things that the end of you will get, it's hard to believe that if you ask the right question the first time, the response that Small Biz David AI bot gives you will be far exceed $99 in value. It might be $99,000 in value, but that's what the Small Biz David AI bot will be doing. And we hope that you will subscribe or tell a friend or a follower or a relative or whomever about it, that they might be interested in subscribing. We would certainly appreciate it. And I I hesitate to say this, but the first objective is to receive 10,000, have 10,000 of those, in addition to the 10,000 stories that we will be publishing. It just so happens a good many, if you haven't figured it out already, of the 10,000 people who subscribe will then make the decision to take the business idea to its next step, and they'll be right there. So, if you want to get a copy of the HubSpot Hustle, send me an email, dleopold@davidsbarter.com, and we'll get that going. Let me see if I've included everything I wanted to share today. As I'm putting the hotline together, it's amazing because the question that I am asking, the way I'm asking the question, and that it's all in the prompt. the prompt is key on the information that you get back. When we did Google searches, and we still do Google searches, and we will always do Google searches, you formulate a question that's got keywords in it, and Google searches its database of information to give you an answer to your question. What AI intelligence is doing is that it's taking that Google search information and adapting it and playing out what might happen, what the projection might be of those business keywords. That's exactly what I am doing as I build the Small Biz David AI bot, exploring the databases of all the information that I put together. I don't think I mentioned it today, but in the last, I did my first YouTube in the third year that YouTube was a company. So I've grown with YouTube, but in those 18 years that or 17 years that I have been producing, I have produced over 3,000 hours of entrepreneurship, business, small or big, big or small, marketing and sales, value, trust stories. That is my authoritative content matter, those items. And so there's a lot of it. And YouTube has not, they have not made available right now all of that information. I noticed there's only about 1,000 hours of information of YouTubes that I have done on 2 different channels. I should. Well, you know what channel if you're watching this YouTube. Although you could be watching from YouTube or LinkedIn. YouTube channel, youtube.com/ at David F. Leopold. That's my website. That's my YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel, my primary YouTube channel. And there are 4 different tabs at the top, so you can see the various kinds of videos that you'd be able to watch. I only have, YouTube controls the first tab. I never know how that's going to get set up. YouTube has their algorithms that sets up the front page or that particular page. There's a live and I forget what the next 2 tabs are, live and video. But yeah, video and live. Those are the 2 tabs I control. And if it was just me speaking in a conversation, more likely it'll be in the live. If it says video, it's a conversation that I have had with another individual, which I really prefer having a conversation. I've heard myself enough. I'd rather have a conversation with someone else about something pertinent or appropriate. And I've had over 500 conversations. Over 500. I don't know how many over 500 conversations with folks, and I'm very proud of some of the things I've had. Actually, I got a mention this week, a video that I did with a friend whose name is David Amerlin. He wrote a book, Built to Last. there, and he and I had a conversation about that book, a YouTube conversation, a Google Meet, uh, probably it's not 6 months ago, but 4 or 5 months ago. And David actually this week picked out six. He's had lots and lots of conversations with folks, podcasts. He I've never seen somebody appear on as many podcasts as a guest as David has. Wow, the podcast producer loves it because David is a wonderful person to have a conversation with. I've often said that he is absolutely the smartest human being I have ever met in my lifetime. It's amazing how much information he has. So, but Built to Last was it's a wonderful book. It's actually a surreal experience for me to have that conversation with David because I live my life as David writes about in his book, that our bodies are in fact built to last, but making them last is a mind and body experience that everybody has the opportunity to make the decision that you want your body and mind to last longer, as long as it's an interesting conversation. And actually, I've had a conversation outside of that, had several times. You'll actually see in my live YouTube, I had a conversation about a book. I discussed Built to Last and another book in the same conversation. It's called Reversing Alzheimer's, and it's a program. Uh, my best friend Bruce knows the author. As a matter of fact, is taking a new class from the author, uh, and it's a program that mind and body experience of reversing Alzheimer's, so that Alzheimer's is not a challenge to folks getting older, baby boomers. If you eat the right things, if you exercise, if you have the right things going on in your mind, if you have social contacts, those are the things that the mind focuses on those, and not on Alzheimer's. Uh, it's funny, a little known fact about Alzheimer's: one does not know that another actually has Alzheimer's until they die, until they pass away, and the brain is studied to leave the markers of Alzheimer's. That's a very fascinating fact. So it's been fun, and thank you for 38 minutes of your time. If you are still with me, if you are still here, send an email to dleopold@davidsbarter.com and tell me that you listened, viewed the entire YouTube, and I will do something special. Not quite sure, but as my way of saying thank you, I will do something related to to Project 10,000. Okay, we will see you the next time, which may very well be the best time. And as always, do what you love and love what you do. Enjoy your day.